Hi, and welcome to the Tranquil Cottage Knits podcast. I'm your host, Michelle. You can find me on Ravelry as Tranquil Cottage, Instagram as Tranquil Cottage Knits, and you can find the blog at www.tranquilcottagenknits.weebly.com. So hi guys, happy Sunday. Today would be Sunday, December 17th, 2017, and this is episode 20-something. 23, I think 23. Don't quote me on that. Sometimes I forget how to count. That's really fun when you're trying to keep track of like 500 stitches on the bind off of a shawl. So I hope everybody has been well. As is typical this time of year, Christmas knitting is absolutely in full swing. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I feel like I'm kind of on track for where I want to be for Christmas knitting, and I've got a few things that are going on. So far I have finished 2 cowls, which are already ready to go, a hat, 2 hats, cowl, 2 hats, 2 cows, 2 hats, and I guess that's all that I've finished, but I still got other stuff that's in the works. So 2 things I've got going on. In my DeHart House Creations bag, I love this one, it's so cute. I love polka dots. Love polka dots, they make me happy. So I think this is a charming little print. It is DeHart House Creations on Etsy. I believe she ships out of Texas, and she does a pretty nice job on her bags. They're thick, like you can feel like the lining inside, so it does give it quite a bit of structure. These bags will stand up all on their own, so I do like that. The corners are a little tight to fold down, and it's a little thick to fold down, so that's a little wonky to me, but I mean I can do it with a little bit of effort. Again, super cute contrasty fabric. She does have the little D-clip on the inside as well as one for the outside, and then you can use one as a zipper pull if you'd like. But super cute bag. I like it. DeHart House Creations on Etsy, and check her out. She's super awesome, and her bags are amazingly reasonably priced. I think these are like $15, and I mean you can't beat it. So this is a gift for a coworker for Christmas, and I'm pretty dang confident that he doesn't watch the podcast. But this is somebody I've come to work really closely with over the last year that I've been with my company that I'm working for, and I think he'll appreciate the heck out of it. So yeah, his test at being knit worthy for next year. Although I would say it's kind of a big leap because I am knitting fingering weight black. Y'all know how hard it is to knit black, and just seeing your stitches. So I'm doing black 2x2 ribbing. I'm actually doing the decreases now. It is a hat with quite a bit of a beefy brim, but it's super stretchy, and it's just I think he's really going to love it. I think he's going to be surprised. So and you know, he doesn't have anything hand knit, and so I think he'll really love it, and I'm excited to finish this up and gift this to him this week. So and this is just my own pattern. It's a 2x2 rib. I did cast on 168 stitches. Yeah, 168. And for the decreases, I looked at doing when I say a track, what I mean is the visual line where you see your decreases coming together on either side. So when you do a centralized decrease, it, to me, in my mind, when I think about it, kind of creates a visual road, and everything's kind of decreasing into that road. And so I'm going to carry that road up to the top. And that's when you look at the top of a hat, how it kind of forms a snowflake shape or a star shape. So I was looking at doing 6 tracks, so 6 centralized decrease rows going in to form like a 6-pointed star at the top. But with the length of this hat, I'm kind of worrying that that's going to be too slow of a decrease. So since a 12 stitch, starting off at decreasing at 12 stitches, or I'm sorry, decreasing, having 12 decrease tracks, since doing it that way will decrease the hat much faster, I'm going to try that first. And then if I don't like the way it looks, then I can kind of just pull that out and go ahead and do the 6. Doing the 12 basically is just going to allow that faster decrease, and if I'm wasting my time, I'll be wasting less of it. So, but I'm really excited to see how this ends. The yarn is I totally forgot. And I don't have the ball band. I do know that it is a wool, silk, and alpaca blend, and it is by, I want to say Barocco or Cascade. I think Barocco. Anyway, I will double check that and try to put it in the show notes. But yeah, so this is just a standard 2x2 ribbed hat. I have a stitch marker in here because when I find that there's a project like this that I'm struggling with a bit, I mean, I'm fine with doing the ribbing. I love doing ribbing. I'm also one of those nut jobs who loves doing seed stitch. So exciting! But what I do is if it's something I'm having a hard time seeing or something that I feel like maybe I'm not sure about how much longer I should knit, or it just seems like it's taking forever, I'll put in a stitch marker, and that way I can track the progress that I had from the time I picked it up that day. And so it just kind of helps me see my progress when you're working on something like this. So anyway, so that is just a 2x2 ribbed hat, and hopefully my coworker loves it. The next thing that I am still working on is super exciting for me. It is called the Boy Sweater, and it is a Frogginette knitting pattern by Lisa Chemery. And check out the picture of this. Isn't that precious? It's just like the cutest thing. And so this is for my nephew for Christmas, and so far I'm doing it in a diamond luxury tweed, and I'm really loving this yarn. I'm loving the tweed effect. I'm loving just how it knits up. It's got alpaca in it. It's soft. It's still an over sweater, so not a next to skin sweater. I would put like a shirt under it, but I think it is super cute, and I'm hoping that my nephew really loves it. I'm sure he's going to look absolutely adorable in it. The sweater that I knit him for his birthday with the little fishies on it ended up being just a smidge too short for him because he's such a tall, lanky boy, and you could tell by the diameter around him, he needed something a little bigger. So he was probably going to only get maybe 1 or 2 wears out of that, and then it was going to be put away. So this one should get him through at least the winter, unless I've got a football player on my hands. So, but again, that is the Boy Sweater, and that's by Lisa Chemery, and it's a Frogginette pattern. That was available on Ravelry. It is a pay-for pattern, but it was so worth it because it's very, very, very well written. The sizes go from 3 months all the way up to 6 years, or I'm sorry, 8 years, 8 years old. So 3 months to 8 years. So I can knit him this pattern over and over, and it is so well written, and I've been really enjoying it. Actually, I have 3 cows that I completed. It's just helping me kind of knock out the Christmas knitting, and I'm really excited. I love to have I love to wrap my family members and those I love in hand knits. To me, it kind of feels like wherever they go out there wearing my hand knits, they're wearing a hug from me. And so, as long as I know they're knit worthy, which my sister-in-law absolutely is, she just takes such good care of the hand knit things I give her. I will knit for her any day of the week. So they just, and my mother-in-law as well, they all just take really good care of their hand knits. So I'm happy to knit for them, and hopefully they'll just feel my hand knit love this year. So other than that, last night was our company Christmas party, and we had a blast. I worked the ticket table for a little while, and it was nice because our company kind of has four divisions actually, and it was a nice opportunity to meet a lot of the people from our company who work at other locations that I don't normally get to meet. So I'm handing out the name tags and putting names in for the drawings, and as I'm doing that, I'm getting to know a lot of people that I have ties with through work, and so that was really nice. And some people won prizes, and some people just were on the dance floor, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So I had a really great time. I went stag. I let the husband stay home and do his techie stuff, so um, it was pretty good. Excited. Speaking of the husband, he got me a Christmas present, and it is some graphic design and web design software that I'm pretty excited to get into using because I've really wanted to work on my website. It's just a combination of time and actually having the right software to be able to do it. And I haven't designed graphics in such a long time, and so I just can't wait to jump in and start using this stuff. So that's exciting. um, what else do we have going on? It seems like It seems like I'm a freight train barreling towards Christmas. Time is just going by so fast. We have not even got a tree up. And I just kind of vetoed it this year. So we're not having a tree. I haven't put out the first decoration. I am knitting, and I did bake some Christmas cookies. But other than that, it is looking normal around here. And normally I would be so freaked out by that. I mean, I would be absolutely stressed out and in a panic and feeling like I needed to do and accomplish all of these things, and I don't even feel it. Time is going to pass by at the exact same rate of speed, whether I choose to freak out about not having a Christmas tree up or whether I just choose to go with the flow, enjoy my downtime with knitting and time with my husband, time with our dogs and the cats, and it's just whether I tend to freak out about it or try to relax through it. Time's gonna pass by. It's all gonna happen. So I might as well just let it go and go with the flow and enjoy my time. Uh, Speaking of time, as I was doing my nephew's sweater, you can see I'm working on the collar. I've got the body done. I'm working on the collar, and then I just have the sleeves, and then that's complete. And I'm so excited. And then I've still got a few other things that I want to work on. I want to work on some gloves and some mitts and and there was something else. Once all the Christmas knitting is done, I have 2 sweaters for myself that are both on the needles that I want to pick back up and give them some love. And I want to work on my Land of Sweets cowl in the pastels. I'm so excited for that. So that's just something I'm looking forward to doing. And but I'm just hold off once the Christmas knitting's done, and we can carry on with that. So I'm just trying to keep myself on task, get through the Christmas knitting, and then I've got some self-indulgent knit-along knitting that will be coming up. I don't know if you have ever heard of that knit-along on Ravelry, but I've participated in a couple years in a row, and I'm really excited. I plan to participate again this year, and I'm going to do a New Year's Day cast-on, and it's going to be something just for me. So So the other thing I really want to do is I want to take some pictures in town here. We have such a lovely town in Front Royal. It is they just do it up right for Christmas. It is beautiful and bright and sparkly, and it just warms my heart. And so I'm hoping this week to be able to go through town and get some pictures for you guys so you can see what Christmas is like here in the Shenandoah Valley. So I would love to know what you guys are working on. I do have a contest that's going to be coming up, and I will give some details on that in my first podcast of the new year, and I'm really excited for it, so I can't wait to share those details. And then I also want to do a couple knit-alongs. So January is going to be awesome. Awesome for Tranquil Cottage Knits and for you guys who follow me, and I can't wait. I just can't wait to share it all with you. I'm waiting. So, and I've also put in a call to one of my local dyers here, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get an interview with her and give you guys some details on her shop so you can see the amazing dye jobs that she has to offer. I love her colorways. Some of them they just absolutely do it for me. And so I'm excited to be able to essentially share some of our local artisans' crafts with you. So big things are on the horizon. So it is Sunday night. It is 9:30, and it's funny, all the things I had thought about talking about all day long are gone. I can't think of a thing. I took my molasses ginger cookies that I made into work, and they were a hit. I may have a home for a foster kitten. That's a good thing. It's a good day. It's a good day to be alive. So, with that, I've got the dogs running around outside, so I'm going to go ahead and bring them in and get them settled for the night and get this uploaded. So, I will hopefully talk to you guys next Sunday, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and let me know what you're working on in either the Ravelry group or on Instagram, or you can post a comment on YouTube. I look forward to talking to y'all soon, and have a wonderful day. Bye.